welcome to my final tutorial of 2016. So in my last video I asked you guys what you guys would like to see for my New Year's Eve look, and most of you guys said some sort of smoky eye with glitter. That was like the consensus. So that's what I tried to do today. I did a smoky eye and I did glitter, even though it's black, you can't really tell. But I tried to combine everybody's requests into one, so I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and let me know what you want to see in 2017. This will be the last video of the year. Anyways, if you guys want to see how I did this tutorial, please continue to watch.
I think she said come on at 6:17.
What?
6:17 o'clock.
What's 6:17 o'clock?
6:17, like the time.
Girl, there is no such thing as 6:17 o'clock. Go recheck, because ain't no such thing as 6:17 o'clock. Okay, so you know we always start off looking a hot mess. That's normal, it's natural, you know. Not done with this eye, and really wasn't really what I was going for. I thought the glitter was going to be a lot more sparkly, but it is black glitter, so I don't know really what I was expecting. But it always looks better, you know, when your face is done. So I'm hoping that like after I do this eye into my face, like I'll like it. Right now, yeah.
He said we can come up or about 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock.
Bye bye. She doesn't respect my work hours. Okay, so we're gonna start this thing out by using Benefit's Don't Stray primer. I'm gonna go a little heavier than I usually do since I am doing a smoky eye, which requires a lot of shadows and blendings and transitionings. You know, you just want to be safe and make sure that primer is nice and lacquered. I did a little bit of my foundation powder underneath my brow. I just grabbed a fluffy brush. This one is by Morphe N441, and my foundation powder, which is Max Mineralized Skin Finish in dark. So technically this is the first transition color. Okay, next I basically used these 4 colors in the corner of Jouer's Essential Matte Shimmer eyeshadow palette. These 4 colors right here are perfect for a smoky eye. I started off with this color right here, the light brown matte shade, and I'm basically gonna buff that like right underneath the brow, but not all the way up here, like right here in this area right above my crease. When you're doing a smoky eye, you always want to start with like a skin tone shade first, a matte skin tone shade, and slowly darken up the colors, going from like light brown to dark brown to essentially black. My next shade is going to be this warmer brown matte shade, and I'm using a different blending brush. This one is Sigma's E25 blending brush, and I'm just going to go lower than the shade I applied before. Essentially, I'm blending these all into each other, except every time I add a new color, I get a little lower, a little lower, a little lower, a little lower. And it's okay to even go on your lid, because you kind of want this all to just mesh into each other, you know? And I'm starting like right on top of my crease and then kind of blending it all around my lid crease area. Going off the lid a bit because we're going to clean that up later. This color is not only bomb for smoky eyes, but any type of eye. This is like a perfect transition color. My favorite one in this entire palette, actually. Okay, after that color, you're going to go a little deeper, and your brush is going to get a little smaller. So I'm going to grab Morphe's M507 brush, this small detail blending brush, and this dark brown matte shade, the darkest of the 3 I've used so far. And I'm going to go directly in my crease down towards my lid. This is going to help me transition into the black. As you get up towards the other shades, you want to use a lighter hand so you're not applying as much pressure to the brush, because you kind of want it to fade off. So you apply it heavily in the crease, and as you go upwards towards the other shadows, you lighten up on your hand to kind of just make them blend into each other. And of course you're going to go back and forth with the shadows in just a bit, but for now you just want to put the product in place, and then you can blend it out a little bit more a little bit later. For now I'm going to go to the lid. The last smoky eye that I did not use like a gel underneath the black shadow, because the shadow I was using was really matte, and I applied it with a really thicker primer than I used. So I really didn't need it. But gel liners as bases not only help with creasing, but they help intensify the color even more. So I decided to go with the gel liner as a primer for this black shadow I'm going to use in this palette. Inglot 77, the blackest of all black gel pots. And you only need a smidge, literally, to like cover your entire lid. This small detailing brush is from BH Cosmetics. Even though I didn't apply the liner in my crease, I am going to smudge it out into my crease. I'm going to grab this brush by Motives. It's like a pencil brush, but it's a little bit fatter and it's soft, so it's going to help me kind of blend out this liner into my crease without going in there really heavy. This is also going to help make sure that the liner is applied evenly all over my lid. You want to make sure you do this while the liner is still a little bit wet because it helps with blending. If it's too dry, it's not going to move. And I kind of let it dry a bit, but it's still moving around a little bit. Okay, once you have the liner smudged out, you want to get another blending brush and dip into this matte black shade. I'm using Morphe's M511. It's a blending brush, but it's tapered at the tip to help me in the crease area. And I'm just going to tap it into the matte black and apply it all over my lid and use the tip to blend in my crease. When I do smoky eyes, I don't like too much black in the crease area. It's just a preference. I like to just do a little bit in the crease and keep it mostly focused on the lid. Same with the other brush. When you're in the crease area, you want to use a really light hand so that you don't make it too dark. Okay, here comes the part that takes the longest, the blending. Basically, I'm just going to go back and forth with the three colors that I use, the light brown, the medium brown, and the dark brown, and the black, and just kind of stack them on top of each other and make sure they're as gradient as I can get them. Blending is the most important part to a smoky eye. If you don't take your time with blending, it's probably not going to look like you want it to look. So just take a few minutes to switch back in between the brushes and the shadows to make sure everything blends smoothly. Okay, and once you've done all the blending your little hands can do, time for the glitter. You guys asked me to incorporate glitter, and I wanted to try black glitter. I've never tried it before. This is my first time, and I now know why I haven't used it. It's not as sparkly as I thought it was going to be, but it does look really good in the light. So if the light hits you a certain way, you're going to glitz. Otherwise, it just kind of looks like sequins on your eyes, which is still cute, but you know, if you really want the wow factor, you probably have to mix in like a color into it, like purple or silver or something like that. But I just stuck the black glitter because I think it's actually going to look good once I finish everything. So to apply it, I use this Crown Brushes C217 bent liner brush and La Splash Black Jack glitter and Eye Candy Cosmetics liquid sugar. I use this small brush because I like to be in control of where the glitter goes, but you can use a flat synthetic brush if you prefer to just pack it on there. Okay, now I'm going to clean up the fallout on my face with some tape and finish up the rest of my face. I have a bunch of full face tutorials where you can see that whole spiel, but for the most part I'm going to use my same product. So if you're a regular on my channel, you know everything I'm going to use. Okay, finish the face and one eye. Boom. To finish off the rest of the eye, I'm going to grab my Jouer matte black liner and I'm going to heavily apply it to my waterline and tight line and then smudge it out. To smudge it out, I'm going to grab Sigma's E20 short shader brush and just go right on top of my lash line. You want to make sure you don't let it dry before you do this, otherwise it's going to be hard for you to smudge it. After I smudge the liner out, I'm gonna slightly dip it into the matte black shade and go right on top of it. Only a little bit at a time because I don't want any fallout. Now I'm gonna grab Sigma's small taper blending brush E45 and that brown soft matte shade that I used in my crease. And I'm gonna soften up that black underneath the eye. Before I add my liner, lashes, and mascara, I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes with the highlighter that I used on my cheeks. I'm going to grab e.l.f.'s pencil brush. I like this one over some of the other pencil brushes that I have because it's a little bit softer. Along with Dorothy by Gerard Cosmetics, I also use Sugar Daddy Diamond Glow Powder by Artist Couture. So I'm just going to pop that into the inside corners of my eyes. Next, I'm going to apply my eyeliner. I'm using Lancome's Genifique, and I'm not making a wing. I'm just making a thin liner on top of my upper lashes to conceal my lash band. I like this liner because it dries matte, and I like a matte liner, opposed to a lot of liquid liners that dry with that shiny finish. Now for my lashes, as you can see on this side, they're a little dramatic. They're long and fluffy and full, which is what I typically like for New Year's Eve and like your birthday. You should have the ultimate lituation on your face, okay? I'm all for it. So I use these lashes that I've been using for the past like 4 days in a row. I got them in Antigua. They are Dream Lashes by Brandie. They look like this. Real long and fluffy. Clean off my real lashes and pop these babies on. This lash applicator is from Tarte. You can add another coat of liner on top of your lash band to conceal it a bit more. And then a coat of mascara. I'm using Pure's Fully Charged. Now for the lips, I'm gonna go find something and be right back. So I chose these 3 colors. These 2 are from Bite Beauty, Whiskey and Thistle. They look like this. And then to give them a glossy finish, I went on top with Tawney Rose by Jouer. I hope you guys like this look. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I hope you guys have a happy New Year. Happy holidays. And I can't wait to pop out some more stuff for you guys in 2017. And as every year, I hope to go harder and bigger for you guys next year. So I thank you guys for your support. And I pray you guys continue to support me. Me and Yoshi, of course. I love you guys so much. And we're both so thankful for all of your love. Love you. Happy New Year. And until next time. Mwah.